Good evening from Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, they love Rocky and stories of redemption here in Philadelphia. Right now, the Sixers with a brand new outlook.
And with this town just winning the 2018 Super Bowl, they've been gone with a new nickname, Titletown USA. Maybe an NBA championship on the horizon?
Something tells me they're tired of watching the same video of Dr. J on the parade float. To Leonard. Fires the three.
76ers foul to number 42.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second and 3, no good. To Horford. Josh Richardson. His first effort off the mark. Oh, can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
33, Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Leonard. He engulfed him that time. Harris, pass to the rim, flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Beverly to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Oh, he can't connect. Leonard. Can't connect. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
Tobias Harris has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. And a throwdown.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Leonard to George. For 3, Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Here's Simmons with it up top. They're down 3. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper is wet too?
To Richardson. Simmons. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Richardson. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
4-3. Not getting the bounce. Kicks it around the perimeter. To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lobs it up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
Number 19.
Paul George. Passed it off. The monster stuff. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
George. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Brett Brown wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter.
Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office.
Substitution being made in this one. Oh, Benz. Simmons, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard, offensive rebound, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Leonard, tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Simmons into the front court. Down 11. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard to Williams. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Williams, the rebound belongs to the 76ers. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George working hard on the glass. Another shot won't go either. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good, off the mark. George still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Great hustle. That's what you like to see. throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Can't connect from in close.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
George to Leonard. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game for LA.
George shakes free and hits. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
There it is, Al Horford. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Looking for his man, throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Slams it home on the putback. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Number 21, Joel Embiid.
Leonard. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Sixers call for time as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 33, Tobias Harris. Into the game for...
Ivica Zubac with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
George knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Horford to Simmons from long range. That out of his range and no good. Ah, rocking the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
The assist from number 25, Ben Simmons.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Clippers have got it. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we've hit the break. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen, first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard to George. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
I got him.
The drive, right to the basket, straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Smothering D.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than you're...
Flushes down the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Cruises inside for 2.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
And count the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Harris. To Embiid. And the rebound taken in by George.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
LA with 4 to shoot. George trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Deep two there, won't go. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Stepping in.
Jumper's good.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Baseline drive. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. George gets a look. Can't hit.
Give me that ISO.
To Embiid. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Rises for the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
I got ball. That's me. I got him.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Sixers have it. To Simmons. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Clippers have got it. And the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that